Hello, I'm back from my shower. I took a shower to just kind of like relieve some stress and relieve some of the tension I was feeling. Because I don't know, school, work, exams coming. We went from a winter storm watch to now winter storm warning to what's now a blizzard. Everything's escalating, and I haven't really been able to keep up with myself. I find myself just trying to tell myself like, hey, you gotta keep on going. But I think there's some moments in our lives where we just need to take a step back and relax. And as a person who, I'm not diagnosed with anxiety, but I experience a lot of it, and it's hard for me to like relax myself. Like, just tell yourself, hey, chill. You need that moment. You need that moment to understand how you're feeling and just relax, so you don't get a burnout as a result of what I've been having because of working too hard or pushing myself too hard. And I just find myself like just feeling tired all the time. And sometimes, it happens. It comes when you've been focused on what you want to focus on for so long, and it can be like really stressful. But anyway, I brought myself a cup of some peppermint tea to like calm myself down as I'm talking. I really have no direction where this video will go, but I just want to sit down and talk, just talk to the camera, maybe relax a bit, because why not? If I have this source, why not use it? Because bitch, I'm the source. Okay, I don't know, I thought of Nicki Minaj. I don't know, there's something about peppermint tea or just tea in general that's really relaxing, that just makes you feel like you're one with the earth, makes you feel like you're not alone, but it's like having this nice warm hug. It's like drinking hot chocolate or something really hot in the winter and having that Christmas music and the nice festive feeling around you. It's like feeling like you're having that warm hug and that warm sensation of everything's gonna be all right, and we're all one together in this joyous, momentous occasion. But the thing is, it's like sometimes what may be happy, what may bring happiness to other people may not bring happiness to you, and what may bring happiness to you won't bring happiness to other people. And it's just one of those times of years where, some people are like, yay, Christmas, we get to spend time with each other, very festive. For some people, these holidays are the only times of the year where they're actually able to feel the happiness. And for some people, it's the exact opposite. Whenever they don't feel the pressure of the holiday season, they're actually able to calm themselves down and relax and do what they want to do because they want to do it. I feel like with holiday season, there is a lot of pressure to be happy. And it's like, if you're not happy, you're pessimistic. And if you're pessimistic, you're labeled as the Grinch. You know why? Because you're not bringing all this holiday spirit and happiness within the souls of other people. And I feel like that's why the Grinch was created. The Grinch didn't necessarily want to steal Christmas. He didn't necessarily want to ruin Christmas. Maybe he just felt like he couldn't fit into the Christmas spirit, and he felt like no one understood him. And I feel like, I'm not a psychologist, but I feel like from a psychological way, maybe he just felt lonely and wanted someone to understand him. And no one understood him and painted him as the bad guy and painted him as evil. And as a result, he started stealing things. It reminds me of myself in preschool. I remember I got bullied by a lot of kids, and in order to cope with that, I'd steal their things, and they wouldn't know where everything else went. But the satisfaction of getting revenge on them made me feel happy. But the sadness that I felt inside from them being sad that they couldn't find their things killed me on the inside, because I felt like this wasn't me, but I felt like they already felt a bad image about me because of everything that happened, So I did that to compensate. I kind of feel that in the Grinch's point of view. It's kind of like he wants to fit in, but he doesn't know how to fit in. People make fun of him already, and he's like, let me get revenge and steal presents and ruin their spirit because they won't be here for me. It's not good to bring other people down when you're down. But sometimes when other people don't understand you're down, the only way people will notice is when you put other people down. And that's the sad thing about this reality of our earth. It's like in the news, you don't hear all these bad cases happening until something bad happens to someone else. That's just the reality of it. If someone has a mental health issue, sometimes it gets noticed. But very rarely is it noticed unless someone does something to someone else, or someone does something that impacts someone else for the negative. And very rarely do we ever see positive stories. And it seems that there has been that same narrative that's been passed over and over and over again. And it's very tiresome. And it can be very exhausting for the person who has to deal with that stuff. Because even though people preach about mental health, this and that, and we should be doing this and that, we know what we should be doing. But like with climate change, we know what we should be doing, we know our steps, but we don't do it. We don't ever take action. It's the same thing in my life. Whenever I have a problem, it's like I want to take action. I may have a plan in my brain how to take action, but I never know how to completely execute it to get to the point where I want to be. I never really truly understand deeply the impact sometimes my thoughts and everything give to another person until they show me how it affects them, you know? It's like, some people may be like, you cannot read other people's minds. How am I supposed to know? You don't read other people's minds. You just have to be more observant of them. And whether they're able to open up and let you listen, that's the hardest thing sometimes. And sometimes that's all they need. They need time. They need patience. Everything needs time and patience. Happiness takes time and patience. To get where you are today, it took time and patience. So never disregard your life. Just because you're in pain now doesn't mean you'll be in pain tomorrow. Just because you're going through something really bad now doesn't mean you're going to be there the next day, or a week from now, or a month, or a year later. Just because I'm stressed and burned out now doesn't mean I'll keep on being stressed and burnt out. And just because I don't know what I want to do now in my life or my career, I won't ever know what I want to do with my life or career. And guess what? That's okay. Because we're all trying to find ourselves in the midst of this hectic world. And it's all right. It's all right not to know your path. It's all right. Everything will be okay. And I just want to say that it won't be easy. It will be a struggle. Like it was a struggle for me to get out of bed this morning. I had to get out of bed. I had to be here and just get up and be present, finish all my assignments, prepare my exams and everything. And it was hard to get up because my whole body ached from work the other day. My whole body ached. My whole soul ached. It felt like I was a part of the bed. It felt like I was stone. It felt like I was so heavy that nothing else could hold me down because I was already down. It felt like the whole weight of the world was around me. It felt like gravity wasn't even there. It felt like I was gravity. I was the one holding down myself. We could all say gravity's a bitch. But within our hearts, we have the gravity to hold ourselves down, hold ourselves accountable, and do whatever we want. We have the gravity to make our own decisions, our gravity to push our own narratives, our gravity to figure out what we want to do. That song, Orbit, by Now, I gravitate to you. I gravitate to myself. I gravitate to the things around me. I gravitate to you. I gravitate to everything that impacts my life because it's a part of my life. Whatever you gravitate, I hope it brings you happiness, joy, helps you feel like everything's gonna be all right. I hope that you don't feel worthless. And I just hope that if you're here listening to this, that you're having a better day and that you're not having a blizzard outside or no matter what problems you're dealing with. We cannot compare our problems to other people's, and I cannot compare my own problems at the moment to you. You have to find peace within the moment. Just take deep breaths and keep on breathing and relaxing, because without you watching this, without you just going about your life, honestly, what would the world be? You The world is here, the world is created, and the world is the world because we are in it. And thank you for being in the world. Thank you. Please like and subscribe if you like this video. This was not scripted. This was just so random. I don't even know where all these words came from. I just felt like I wanted to open the camera and say a few things, and this is what happened. I hope you enjoyed, and please have a nice holiday season.